So we are all pilgrims, aren't we? I like to think we are, because pilgrims are on a journey to a holy place. And although that part of my journey was to a place called Santiago, I like to think that we're all on a holy journey. Because when I was going over those mountains, there was nothing that was going to get me over there but Him. It isn't so much about, do I have the faith? That's usually what it falls on, is like, Lord, help my faith is weak, I need more faith. No, He wants to demonstrate that He is faithful to me. And that was the first lesson I got on my Camino about faith. This is a story I call a Godsonance. It's not, I didn't claim that word. It was claimed by a lady named Lorraine Nunley. But many call it the water bottle story, and it's their favorite. But this was a day a little further out into the trail. I'm on the downslope headed to an intersection. And when I went down, I dropped one of my hiking poles. When I bent down to pick it up, I didn't realize I didn't zip the top part of my pouch, and all of my gear fell out. And it's racing down the trail in front of me, rolling off into the ravine. So I put it off. I'm then there picking up as much as I can, get it back, and I get all the way down the trail. And that's when I realized I didn't have my water bottle. I didn't have any water. And I look ahead, miles in front, not a soul. I look behind me, not a soul, nothing. So, Lord, now I need you more than ever. So I determined I'm just gonna put my head down, not obsess over it, because every time I looked ahead to see where the next town was, it got me anxious. So I put my head down and I'm walking ahead. I glanced up, and way down the trail is a cloud of clay dust rolling in my direction with a gray minivan in front of it. Now that doesn't sound like much, but there are no vehicles on the Camino. That, I'm going to use the word never, because the trail isn't much wider than this space here. There's no vehicles on the Camino. And I'm watching this gray minivan racing in my direction. It gets closer and closer, and the clay dust is right behind it. So I move to the side. The minivan pulls right alongside of me. The window drops. A little stubbly-faced Spaniard in the driver's seat looks over at me and hands me a cold bottle of water.
Wow.
I didn't know what to say. I took it, and he took off driving. That, my friends, is what we call a Godcidence. It's a coincidence where God was present in it. I prayed, and at that moment, He heard my prayer and supplied it. That was a Godcidence.